Hey Collective, how are you guys? We're doing good. Thank you guys so much for being here, for spending time with us. We love you and we appreciate you so much. So I've got some cards pulled. I've been tapping into a message with Spirit here, and it's kind of a wild one, so we're going to get into this. Okay, so somebody's been doing a love spell involving excitement and chasing thrills with all kinds of ecstasy so that they could have a good time here. So somebody's doing some love spells. And you didn't chase this person, holding back from this person. They can't handle it. So they're doing love spells because all they're going to do is create obsession here by doing this kind of energy. Okay. And now this clingy ex who is from your past, they're having to face the consequences for their bad decisions and the bad choices that they made with some kind of love offer that they could have been hoping that you would chase them with. Yeah, they're just playing games. Well, they're having to face the consequences of their actions for what they did here. They're getting a message that this is painful. They're in pain. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at their pain. I'm just saying, like, what do they expect? This love spell wasn't going to come back on them in some kind of horrible way. Putting up a wall to this person, it made you block this person even more, is like how I'm seeing this. It's like you got message from Spirit, like you need to just back away from this because this is nothing but pain that's coming in. You got the message loud and clear that you need to back away from this person. Your guides could have intervened with some kind of divine intervention here to like make you be like, no, I'm done. I'm not going to repeat this cycle. We're not doing this anymore. Because the gift of prophecy, they could have been hoping that you would ignore your intuition, okay? They could have been hoping that you were going to ignore the messages that you were receiving and knowing good and well that you need to get away from this person. And you could have put it off for a while. You could have ignored those messages that were coming in, but then it just started screaming at you loud and clear. And it's game over, bitch. And you bossed up and you walked into Empress energy here. You're powerfully attracting like what you need to come in for you. So whenever you started ignoring this person, some kind of clingy psycho ex from the past here, you started walking into divine feminine energy. You nurtured yourself. You loved yourself. The Empress is all four queens in the deck. That's a level of mastery. Okay, that's emotional intelligence. That's nurturing. That's loving. That's caring. The Empress attracts to her. She draws into her. Very creative with the sacral chakra, with the space of the womb. Okay, can manifest upon the earth plane what she's working it with as the high priestess to draw in to manifest upon the earth, working in tandem. And then actual money and peace start coming in because you're extremely abundant and you have inner and outer peace. It's game over, bitches. Like you walked away, you learned the lessons here. And it was extreme. Like it was a very painful, harsh cutoff even possibly. Someone could have said that you were erratic in the decisions. Well, someone could end up in some kind of a state of emergency, even a medical emergency here. Okay, some kind of extreme emergency. Or it's an extreme emergency that they did this love spell because they were trying to play mind games. That sounds very narcissistic and like love bombing and hoovering, trying to circle back around so that the abuse can continue. Because investigating, this person's ego is bruised. Okay, they're investigating to see like how you're responding to this energy. But I mean, like, you're this powerful high priestess here that's a powerful manifester. Like, I can't make it up. And they've trapped themselves because they opened Pandora's box. I mean, it's what they've manifested here. I mean, they were trying to keep you tied down and stuck to them and like you were captive to them. Well, they've opened Pandora's box with unleashing this energy. It's crazy karmics here, okay? This was a karmic energy in your life. This was someone that you had to learn lessons with. Karmic, it means lesson, okay? So this was a life lesson that you had to learn. And there could have been third parties involved. There could be legal issues. With legal issues and the Hierophant, something could very possibly be going on in a court situation here, okay? Causing health concerns because this person is, that's what I told you. This love spell's backfiring. Now this person has an obsession, okay? It's like overpowering their being. They're like, they wanted you to just be infatuated and addicted to them because they wanted you to be obsessed with them because they knew that what they were doing was just, it wasn't real, okay? Trying to manifest it to where like you would fall for their tricks. Hidden info about an outside party with this karmic energy here with the third party situations. This person was not faithful and trying to dictate and dominate everything that was going on in your life. This person definitely could be hiding the fact that they've caught some kind of sexual infection here with caught a case. This person's played out. And we've got the Devil with the Two of Swords. They made the decision and we've got a ritual here. They made a decision to do this ritual to anchor you to them. This person wanted to like have a grip on you. They wanted you bound. They wanted you trapped. And one way that they were trying to manifest this with this trapped energy with a spider web here, this spiderweb magic, the spiderweb energy. I've actually watched videos about this with like voodoo, okay, and learning about it because there were some people that I was watching that they lived in Africa and they were talking about the rituals and things that they grew up with and how they got away from all of that and how scary it was. And one of the videos that I was watching was about the spider webs and how they used them to like trap and keep someone in there. And with mirror magic, all you did was run away from this person. But trying to anchor and trap you into like whatever this is, and they were obsessed with doing this with this very toxic energy. And the Devil represents obsession. And then like it's obsession upon obsession that's coming out. And you rejected this person, you're unfazed, and they can't stand it because now they wanted to keep you trapped in a cycle of abuse. Literally, with the Eight of Swords and abuse, they wanted you trapped in this cycle of abuse with them. And you rejected this. You're not going to allow this abuse to keep coming back in towards you. You're rejecting this abuse. They wanted to keep you trapped in this karmic cycle. But you've learned this lesson and you were able to walk away from this energy because it's final. It's completely done. Like you walked away and they can't stand it. Their butt hurt. This was a nasty breakup and you're not looking back. So it looks like part of this person's karma is this case that they've caught. We've got the letter Y and they're doing chaos magic, mirror magic. All of this shit that they're doing, it's coming right back on them. This happiness hater, they burned a bridge with you. Okay? Like in the most profound way. You can trust this person. You don't have anything to do with this person. And they can't stand it. So they're doing love spells to try to get you to come back towards them. Just what? So they could fuck you up some more? Who acts like that? God. Yeah, with the manipulation. That's all it is. With the Eight of Pentacles. Thinking that there's some kind of master at this. Master manipulator is what I'm hearing. Okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is being something that you're very good at, you're very skilled at, you're a master. It's usually your work or whatever you're passionate about. A master manipulator, literally with manipulation here. Gossiping, slandering, spreading all kinds of lies, spreading rumors, smearing your name to make you look bad, keeping everything bottled up inside, their hearts closed off, creating all kinds of illusions. They're full of deception. They don't want to open up. They're just master manipulators. Yeah, well, they made a mistake trying to make someone nostalgic here with these love spells. Blew up in their fucking face. Like, oh, think about the promises that I used to keep to you or tell you that were going to happen, but they weren't fucking real because you've been dealing with a narcissist. Yeah, a little fucking asshole here. It's just evil. We got a King of Swords I mean, sorry. Wow, that was weird. A King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands in the upright is like a powerful leader. They're, you know, they're sexy. They're smart. They are a go-getter. They're an authority figure. They're very open-minded. They're very resilient. They're very good at manifesting their goals. They can be like entrepreneurship. Now in the reverse, they are not a good leader. Okay. They're very impulsive. The King of Wands in reverse is a hoe. Okay. They are overbearing. They're very arrogant. Okay. We've got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So like here's a couple here that could be breaking up, and there's a child here with the Page of Cups. Okay. Now the Queen of Wands in the upright is very outgoing and creative. She's beautiful. She's sexy. Like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, it's a beautiful couple. They're the most beautiful king and queen in the tarot. Like very appealing to the eye. Okay, they're the Queen of Wands in the upright's optimistic. She's got charisma, a lot of beautiful confidence and strength, and just like the regal feminine, you know, just very beautiful and easy on the eyes. Now in reverse, she's overwhelmingly jealous. She's a bully. She's manipulative. Her self-esteem is like so low. She has no confidence. Queen of Wands is a hoe. Queen of Wands is a witch. The King of Wands is a warlock. All right. There's a lot of jealousy and manipulation here if it's in reverse. So you flip that how it resonates. Well, they're under judgment, okay, because of the thief here, because they were trying to steal through manipulation and spell work here, something that did not belong to them. So now this person, this ex here, they're feeling hopeless. They're in despair because their life's falling apart because of what they've done. They've moved things around, and we've got a situation's about to explode and pop off in flames because we've got a cyber bully here, and we've got the Tower, and we've got death magic, and it's just a matter of time. Someone's brother is involved. We've got a spiritual hater here that is hating on your light. They hate on your spirituality. They hate on your magic, and they hate how powerful you are. And we've got Archangel Michael here rolling up that's like, no, you're divinely protected. You're being prevented from harm. And divine intervention came in. Okay? And this person can't stand it. So now they're feeling helpless and hopeless. And a Tower is hitting because this shit's backfiring. Doing death magic, doing death spells. So anything that they were doing to you, it's a matter of time. It's going to come right back onto them. A situation with this spiritual hater, it is getting ready to pop off in fucking flames. Okay, it's going to be real bad. Somebody's moved something around here. All right. And Archangel Michael had to step in. We've got the moon in reverse with bliss. So like you're happy. You're coming out of this darkness, okay? You're coming out of like a dark night of the soul. You're coming out of this trapped energy. The light will come. The truth is here. It's the end of depression. Illumination is going on. You're releasing these fears because you've gained clarity. Because Archangel Michael's here helping bring happiness in. And we're all in charge of our own happiness. No one is in charge of that for us. Someone is hiding and masking the fact that they're spying. Could be online. They're just pretending. They're two-faced. They're not genuine. They put on a mask. They put up a front. That's total narcissistic energy right there. They're out to hurt you. Someone could have been violated in this way right here. Okay. They're full of jealousy and envy. The stalker. This person stalking the fuck out of somebody here. Okay. They're full of resentment. They're in competition with you. They want you to feel discontent in your life. We've got a King of Cups energy. In the upright, the King of Cups is a father figure. They could be a husband. They're very calm and they're wise. They're very caring. They're in touch with their emotions. They're sweet. They're loving. They're compassionate. They're rational in their emotions. They're in balance. They're very mature, okay? In the reverse, they're unbalanced, they're emotionally manipulative, they're very immature, they're rude, they're not faithful, they're very reactive, they just do everything on impulse, and they're irrational, okay? And they're hard to fucking deal with. They're cold as ice, like they have no empathy, like they're just cold-hearted. The King of Cups in the upright is just full of love, okay? And we've got lust here with the possibilities of lust. So this King of Cups here could definitely be in the reverse here, or trying to tether a cord, okay, with these lustful possibilities. Could be trying to drain you out through the sacral chakra, but Archangel Michael is rejecting this, okay, dismissing this. It was an insidious plot here that this person was doing, and Archangel Michael is protecting you from this forceful lust demon that's trying to come into your energy to siphon out of your sacral chakra here. Wow, trying to create a new beginning with you with the Fool, just so they can put you straight right back into the Ten of Swords and put you in an even more painful ultimate ruin. With the Six of Cups, someone from your past here trying to come in with the Two of Pentacles to balance it out with the Lovers. Okay, we've got an Ice Queen here. Okay, it's karmic femmes getting ready to have some kind of unexpected change that's all of a sudden, and this lightning bolt's coming down, and we've got 6 feet deep. Someone could literally pass away. Someone could be trying to unalive someone here. Somebody's trying to flee the country. We've got this copycat here that is so mad. It's your doppelganger. They can't handle your shine. They can't handle your light. And your light irritates their demons. We've got a Queen of Pentacles that is a Jezebel here. So I'm not even going to read her in the upright. I'm just going to go straight to the reverse. She's very materialistic and greedy. The Queen of Wands, or how did I say that? The Queen of Pentacles could be very good with money, but be having a hard time with money. But that's in the upright. But in the reverse, she's very bad with money. Like, she can't manage her money. Could be in poverty. There's loss. There's, like, she's not sensible. She's not grounded. There's a lot of neglect going on in the energy, okay? And she's just out here in Jezebel energy, whoring around, you know, doing things with all this sexual energy here. This is a karmic connection that is extremely toxic. And this person is in competition with you without a shadow of a doubt. For real. This is same shit, different day with this copycat impersonator. I mean, copycat is clarified by impersonator. They want to be like you. They look like you. They copy you. They want to do everything that they can. Well, we've got voodoo and the Eight of Wands. So these death spells, all this shit trying to put you 6 feet deep, that's where this person's getting ready to end up, because it's coming back on them. This person is literally like coming out on my handwritten deck as psychotic, and you're gaining clarity about this person's intentions here. The truth's coming out. Girl fight with anger management. Okay, this person is violent. They want to argue. They physically fight. They're at war with you, and they're competing. And with strength, they're strong, you know, and they blow up, and boom, here comes the Wheel of Fortune. Karma's here. Karma's hitting like a bitch. And now the Four of Cups, they're so disappointed. They can't stand it because the Sun is here, and then karma, like, it's being exposed. They're being taken down. Like, it's coming out. Like, trying to cloud people's judgment. This person is lost. They're empty inside. You cut this person off, and then whenever you finally got this person out of your energy, this karma could hit. This person, they could have altered some kind of documents. If you got a court situation with this person, they don't want you to testify in court against them. They're paranoid because there's some kind of a recording that could be going on here. Someone could take a recording and use it against someone in court that's been abusing them. With the Three of Swords here, someone could get some kind of recording that could help get them justice. With the Five of Swords, they're going to be defeated, okay? There's a lot of arguments. There's violence. There's so much stress and tension here. And then with the grave and no second chances and endings, I mean, like, it's over. Like, this was a very painful heartbreak. Someone could have ended up in the hospital. All this tension here. I mean, we got tension again. Someone's very stressed out. They're worried about what's going on. Could be having migraines. Keeping your distance from this person that you had this ending with. Okay. With the Nine of Wands, having to defend and protect yourself. You've got a lot of willpower. You've persevered through this shit. We've got a karmic femme or a karmic masculine here that is definitely lying, and they've been keeping secrets, okay? You're going to get caught with these secrets, plotting against you, okay? Threatening you and laughing about it. Threatening and laughter. I mean, like, what a fucking psychotic psychopath is this? Jesus fucking Christ. And with death and destruction, with lust. I mean, like, good, oh goodness. Look at this, collective. This person's energy is absolutely disgusting. Somebody could end up getting in a car wreck. Someone could end up with a flat tire. Okay, this family member or whoever you had this family with, they're getting really bad karma. If someone's brother was involved with this, they're getting it too. Someone with the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, like this, whoever you were in a relationship with. Yeah, they were celebrating, thinking somebody could even end up getting hurt while they're drinking and driving with the Chariot and the Three of Cups here. Okay, it's a third-party situation that is forbidden. Okay, this person could have been cheating with this person, and they could end up getting some kind of a bad mess here. Someone could work in a bank. Someone handles a lot of money. Well, we've got the police, and they know that they fucked up. Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This could be someone that this person works with. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's going to cost a lot of money. And this person here could have also paid someone a lot of money that's like some kind of a holistic practitioner, to where that they could try and get this love spell off of them, because Coffee Date was in reverse. Okay, trying to get you to meet up with them, trying to plan something, wanting a second chance, okay, and you're like, fuck off, fuck you. No, this person is in a state of denial. Why is the sun coming in like that? Hold on a minute. Okay, that's better. So this person's in a state of denial, okay? They're very contradicting with things that they say. They don't want to face reality. They're refusing. This person's psychotic. And they can't stand it because you're very gifted and you know too much. They can't stand it. This chaotic waves, okay, they could have kept you in an absolute emotional turmoil, keeping you worried and full of fear whenever you were with this person. Well, they're having their downfall, okay, and you could have had to defend and stand up for yourself and protect yourself against this person with the Seven of Wands. Confrontation that would arise. You'd have to stand your ground, and you're fighting for your goals, fighting for yourself. Now this person's blocked. They have no access to you. And this karma's hitting. Like, that's how the karma hits, because you had to get away. And it's going to be bad karma that's coming in. They're going to have to face the consequences for their actions. Want to force you to be bound to them. So they were doing some kind of binding magic in the ethers to try to get you bound to them, to where no one else could come towards you. They could have even tried to put some kind of succubus or incubus, like a spirit spouse, on you, to where, like, anytime that a new relationship would come in for you, it would just be destroyed because of this spirit spouse. So they were trying to bind you to them in the ethers. Didn't work. They're puzzled. Oh, they're puzzled. They're crying over you. They're sad. They're hurt. Oh, shit. They're confused. They're conflicted. They're perplexed. They thought that they were going to be victorious with sacrificing you with the Six of Wands and the Hanged Man. Now they're sending you the evil eye, because they were sending all this drama towards you, creating all these problems, creating all this pain that you had to endure, because they were overreacting. They were a drama queen, and they were dying for attention. They wanted you afraid of them. They wanted you full of fear so that they could dominate and overpower you, to where you would be cautious of them, because they were trying to block your success. I mean, like, I can't make it up, because you're in this queen or king rising energy here. You were stepping into your power. You came into your spotlight. You were being praised for what you were doing. And you were like, oh, I'm involved with this great love story. And this person was just emotionally manipulating, masterfully manipulating, using rituals. This person even could have been cheating and caught something, okay? With the Five of Wands and the Magician, and then chaos magic that came out on my handmade deck, like that's definitely chaos magic, creating so much competition, so much chaos, so many disagreements and fighting. But the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands, trying to create your path forward to be so confusing, making you just feel so out of your mind. 25 minutes on the clock reduces to 7, which for the 2 and 5 plus 7, which is chariot energy. They didn't want you to have positive movement forward. They were trying to create all kinds of temptations or bad shit that you would stay trapped in. And then while with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands, traveling to work, traveling to and from work, wherever you're going, being fearless. They didn't want you to have stability and security in the home. They wanted you full of fear. You could have been in a marriage or like a committed relationship with this person. There was so much conflict within this relationship. There were so many arguments. There was like no harmony at all. There was no support in this connection, and the whole family was in trouble. Okay, this person was impulsive. They were reckless. They wanted you full of fear. They were always angry. They were just always doing the fucking most. And then the World, with this Earth Angel, this is the completion of the cycle, because you learned this karmic lesson and you walked away from this because you love yourself as this beautiful, powerful Earth Angel here. Something could be online. Something could be going on with traveling. Maybe you're traveling around. But the universe is in your favor, and you're going to be rewarded because this is final. And this person's plan has literally backfired. That's what's on my handwritten deck. And now this hater is facing judgment for what they've done. And you have got serious boundaries because you love yourself with the Ace of Cups. You speak your truth with the Ace of Swords and Temperance. You're this beautiful Earth Angel, star being, chosen one energy here. You have inner and outer balance. You're full of peace. You're calm. You can restrain yourself. You're patient. You've got beautiful new beginnings coming in. Some of you could have new relationships that involve love. It's a truthful love, like it's a balanced love. You're focused. You have mental clarity. Your energy is just so positive and high vibing. I mean, you're not going to allow anyone to come in and disrespect you. Enough is a fucking enough. You're going to defend yourself against these haters, and they're not going to get anywhere fucking near you. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, because that's what you're investing in. You're investing in yourself, and you've been working towards your goals, and they're going to pay off. You have to be patient as you're manifesting your goals because it's hard work. But I mean, all kinds of gain is going to come in for you. Wow, they are concerned because of your divinity. They could have been trying to get readings on you. They're concerned. This person is so confused because they could have been trying to create all this confusion and illusion and conflict in your life. They could have put you in jail. Well, it looks like that's where they're going to end up. This ex here, that was a karmic soulmate. A lot of money is involved with this. They're mad because they don't want you to be single, sexy, successful, and abundant. So they've been trying to do everything that they can to stop that. And so they've been out lying to people with false narratives so that they would move on from you. If anyone tried to come up and say hello, and you'd be like expecting to maybe meet someone new that you could have trusted, even something that you could have trusted at your job that was going to go as planned, but it didn't. We've got the mature man here. Trust your intuition. This person definitely has an entity attached, okay? And now they're concerned, okay? Because you've stepped into your north node. Your chakras are in alignment and they're balanced. And there's a whole community of ops here, all right, that are awakening to the fact that this is what in the hell is going on. They're getting ready to have to reap this karma. because it's what they've sowed. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is. You reap what you sow. A child with a healer here. We've got the child could be healed by something new that's coming in. A child could be going to a healer. A healer with this earth angel energy could be coming into a child's life. We've got memories. Observing memories. Trapped in memories. Okay? But learn how to process these memories. Don't act like they're not there. Okay? Because don't just dismiss these trapped memories. Observe them. So that way you can heal. Get them out. Talk about it. Someone is observing you. They're obsessed with you. They could be keeping some kind of an eye on you on social media, stalking you. They could have wanted to keep you feeling like they were trapped in this situation with them. This was part of this love spell. They wanted you in a mental prison with this master manipulation that was going on. They would keep their feelings all bottled up, and then they would rage out and explode and just go out into massive bursts of anger and get violent and fight. Okay, they wanted you to feel captive and just completely stuck. They disregarded your feelings. They ignored you when you hurt or when you cried. They would just look the other way. Okay, they were dealing with all kinds of broken third-party influences. I mean, like, look how many people were influencing this person and how distracted they were out here. Out here escaping their reality with all of these outside influences. I mean, like Seven of Cups all over the place. Jesus, third parties, cheating, pushing you away, just keeping you distracted and trying to keep you sidetracked. So there's so much manipulation. Other people are involved, breaking your heart, just leaving you shattered and destroyed. And this person is just an evil fuck that they just don't even care. You don't even care. You started praying. You were so triggered. You know, this person hurt you to your core. Having flashbacks, and this was a trauma bond that was extremely toxic. I mean, you were in a trauma bond with this devil energy. They made a decision to anchor themselves so that you were trapped in the Eight of Swords so that they could continue abusing you. There were rituals that were involved. Okay. It was a fantasy. Like, it was fulfilling a fantasy. And you got to your breaking point. Like, it was overwhelming. You hit your limit. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm getting out of this. You made the decision to walk away from this toxic-ass devil energy. We've definitely got some kind of horrible betrayal with something that's going on in the courts. Okay? Someone was deceitful, possibly, to the courts in a legal situation. They are not to be trusted. They stabbed you in the back. This person's a traitor. You could have some kind of a court situation that's going on, some kind of paperwork that's involving the courts. We did have a child that came out that needed healing, some kind of help for a child. We've got a pregnancy test, being unsure about a pregnancy test, a pregnancy scare, a positive or a negative pregnancy test. We've got scarcity tactics and time. Someone could be trying to act like they need more money in a court situation, and they could be trying to get child support here with a pregnancy test, okay? I hate nothing about you. I blocked you. I've moved on, okay? Stop calling. I have absolutely nothing to say to you. We are done. Divorced. The soul contract is broken. It's over. We're not doing this again. Getting yourself reestablished to where you are secure, you're settled, you're wealthy, and you kick this crazy karmic to the curb. And they're out here gossiping, spreading rumors because they can't stand to be seen in a bad light. Like, they have to play the victim. Okay, we've got boss daddy here. Someone's stable, they're rich, they're a business owner, they're a CEO. We got big dick energy here, trying to get the inside scoop, creeping around, spying, trying to see what's going on, being all nosy up in your business, wanting to know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, let's draw from these. We've got thank you, Spirit. Someone could end up with some kind of a bacteria. We've got a Capricorn. Black magic with witchcraft. Ill intent to cause harm. Someone could even be a gray witch here. We have a mother and a daughter, or a father and a daughter. They're stalking your ass. Someone could be an engineer. Whoops. Someone could be an IT engineer. Debit card, credit cards. Someone may need to have their liver checked. Someone hates their job, or you may hate your job. We're definitely dealing with a narcissist coming after, well, an earth angel because of their spiritual gifts. Wow. And all of this has backfired. Okay. Someone could be a nurse. Someone could work in a management level position at their job. If I can't have you, no one can. So some crazy sex addict here, all right, tried to tether and anchor themselves to you in the ethers with manipulative spell work to keep you trapped and bound to them. And it is not going to work at all. Like, they're getting really bad fucking karma for this. We've got a psychic investigator. That's an informant. That could be me, okay? Because I'm definitely a psychic investigator. Family secrets about to be exposed. Someone could get a DUI and they could end up getting arrested here. We have a seer. Highly intuitive with the high priestess. Someone's on pain medication. I hate your fucking guts. So this person's a spiritual hater. They hate your guts in the ethers. They're doing all kinds of crazy shit in the 5D and the 3D. They're in denial. They're very conceited. They're backed into a corner. This person could have been trying to do this type of abuse. It's come out twice now, okay, with the SEX. Trying to put you intentionally in a bad situation using divination. We do have a powerful healer that's in the energy, and the healer for a child came out. Never meet a stranger, this powerful healer. They're obsessed with you. Someone could have like gypsy style energy. We have a karmic mother that stole someone's identity. A karmic mother is doing criminal activity. The month of September could be significant, or it could be someone's birthday that's involved here. We have a healthcare worker and a nurse came out. The Caribbean could be significant. Someone could be trying to get there. We have a Sagittarius. Someone's got a bad feeling. And we've got SEXUAL trauma. Okay, it's the third time that's come out. Somebody sees something, what you're going up against here, and they see how you are mastering self, or, I mean, we can't fully master ourselves, but you're mastering it. That would be this Eight of Pentacles energy. It's going to be a painful ending for these people because that's what they put you in. They wanted you in this mental prison, and it's backfiring. Spirit is bringing this to an end. All of this trauma that you've been having to endure so that you can heal. Someone could be a model. There could be hidden cameras. Someone is masturbating to your pics and they have chronic masturbation problems. And that could be how they're siphoning this energy, doing these rituals here, harvesting from the sacral chakra with chronic masturbation. They can't walk a day in your shoes, collective. And they don't understand how you've survived. Someone stole your money. There could be a raid, okay? This heartbreak made you strong as fuck. You're a beast, baby. The pain they caused leveled you the fuck up. So forgive them. Be grateful for it because you're strong as hell and you're resilient. And it was part of a karmic lesson that you had to learn, and you balanced that energy to come into your north node or towards it even further. We've got the feds. The feds are involved with something here. Okay. We've got a motel or a hotel. Something's going on. It could be a raid at a hotel or a motel. No worries. The authorities know. Wow, fuck yeah. Your ancestors are helping you. Ancestral generational wealth and abundance is coming in. This is like a divine inheritance here. We've got a Virgo that could have cut something off in your life, trying to ruin your reputation with a smear campaign. Someone could be trying to travel abroad. It could be telling their neighbors that they're traveling abroad. Arrests are going to be made, and we've got a subpoena here. Withholding information. Fraud lawyers could have been withholding information. They failed a lie detector test. Here's more chaos magic. They've been plotting on your life, trying to take you out. Hating on you because they're extremely jealous. Well, they're facing judgment. Someone could be a teacher, or someone has been teaching something to someone here. Sending the evil eye. Someone could have called the cops on you to have you arrested. Be sure that you're watching your surroundings, okay? Just be vigilant and be aware. Money is involved. This person could have ghosted you, or you could have ghosted all of these people out of your energy because you're this divine being and you ghosted all these demons in your life. You don't have anything else to fucking do with them. Someone's working with your family, okay? Inflicting childhood wounds onto you, trying to trigger your childhood wounds, working with your family. The feds see how strong you are. There could be an attempted implot here. This person's very two-faced. They're full of anger, full of resentment. You could have to notify the authorities about something that happens here. Or there's text messages here that could be talking about an abduction or an armed robbery. We've got a lot of lies that have been going on, and the truth's going to come out. Text messages could be involved. Someone could ride a bicycle, a dirt bike, a motorcycle. There could be a crash. We've got a B&E. They're trying to stick together. Someone could have paid someone's child to even come against them and hurt them. There's a burial or a grave or a cremation. Someone with this death magic here, it's going to backfire. And the tower is clarifying the death magic with time. Spiritual hater, and a situation's about to explode. Your spirit guides are here. It's like the Grim Reaper's getting ready to take someone, and it could have been from someone that had a motorcycle or a car crash. There's a knife that could be involved here. Someone could be he's so abusive with a knife. It could be an incoming call. There's an M and an S going on here, okay? We have an insurance investigator. This could be fraud attorneys here. Having to meet in private, want to meet in a public place, but they want it to be private. Someone could have gotten a new home or a new car. Gaslighting someone. I don't know how this came about. They are in a cult or a coven. This coven's doing dark magic against you, okay? They have a lot of animosity. They pretend to get you, but they definitely don't get you. Someone excels at passive-aggressive behavior. They take on tasks with no intention of completing them, okay? They're just surrounded by darkness. You will always be mine, this shroud of darkness. And then we've got a healer again. No, you're healing from this shit. This person's not going to be able to encompass you. I mean, like, you're Temperance with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Like, wow, you can't get any more beautiful than that. Trying to get you to be their friend again. A close friend here could try and come back towards you and gaslight you, so be aware. Someone could have piercings. This is a dysfunctional family. Something's going on in the future to where someone's chakras could get blocked. There's no place like home. Someone is extremely gifted. You are a medium. Working with spirits and ghosts. Somebody's going to get jail time here. They could be getting a misdemeanor charge. Doing shit behind your back. Someone's sneaking to have sex in the car or the back seat. It could even be sex for hire. Someone could be going to a strip club. Someone could be saying that this is sex therapy. We have a serial right here, and we could have an RAPE victim with this sexual energy that's going on. They're wicked. You could have moved out away from this person, or somebody's getting ready to move out. Having to see a psychologist for their mental health. Someone is cursed, and you're going to be blessed for your good works. They could have been trying to curse you, but this is backfiring. They are losing you, and they lost you. Like, it's done. It's over. We have a Taurus, male or female. I played so many games with you. Having bank accounts in your name. Some could be on a hit list. And they're definitely irresponsible with money. It's come out multiple times. They act like they don't know where things went wrong. Okay, because they're irresponsible with money, and now they're panicking because they've been out escaping their problems. They hold grudges. Okay. We have an elderly person that's involved. Someone could end up homeless. Something's definitely going to be exposed here because they chose not to do the right thing. They could be trying to get their family to help cover up for something. This person lacks remorse. There could literally be a death certificate here, okay? Someone could have to overnight someone a death certificate. Something massive could change overnight, and someone could be helping with your case because of something that's going on with some files. There could even be a cold case here that's going on. We have a niece and a nephew in the energy. Good news is coming in, so keep it to yourself. Make time for you, okay? you're dealing with a crazy person. Somebody could be a junkie. They will all fall before your eyes because you defeated them. Be strong and secure in yourself, okay? Someone could be struggling with anorexia or bulimia. They could have an eating disorder. Something's going on with someone's breasts or their genitals. Your body making me crazy, so somebody could be thinking about while they're doing this sex magic here, wanting you to be tormented with sleepless nights. Well, it looks like that's what's getting ready to come back on them because you're sleeping all right. Someone could have high blood pressure. There's stolen property. Gemstones. Someone could have even stolen gemstones or jewelry. Keeping quiet. I'm too scared to love you. We have Aquarius energy. Time is the fuck up. And these signs could be your signs or someone's signs that you're dealing with. They may not resonate at all. Only take it if it resonates. Someone is very smart, very intelligent. Someone could have a weapons arsenal. And that's, oh wow, that's where this house raid could come in, because raid has come out for the second time. Someone could have been strangled or choked. We've got a corrupt attorney that's going to be getting disbarred. They're going to lose their job. They're being chased by demons. Something's on point here. We've got a nurse again. Could even be two nurses. We've got a best-selling author. Someone has bad credit that could turn it around to where their credit is good. Doing mental magic. Something's going on in a taxi cab or like an Uber or something like that. We've got a father figure and a mother figure who are straight up the devil. They are from hell. I'm just telling you. Going to be a confrontation because these secrets are coming out. They're trying to set you up for imprisonment. Someone refuses to change. They don't want to heal their inner childhood wounds, so they're just allowing them to destroy them. We've got Archangel Michael that's coming in. Be sure that you're doing what you need to do to psychic recharge and rest. So we've got heinous crimes. Something special victims unit with SVU here with these sexual intentions that keep coming out. You are my addiction. Yeah, well, motherfucker, you can kiss my ass. All talk, no show. Like, this person better not even think about it. They wanted you to be terrified. Now someone else is terrified. Terrified of reconnecting with someone because of the SEXUAL abuse and harassment that was going on in this energy. Jesus. Someone's crying. Someone is full of laughter while someone's crying. That's the second time that that's come out. They're forceful and they laugh at people's pains because they're empty inside. They're fucking evil. They're insidious. She is raging spiritual warfare on you, divine feminine, divine masculine. And your job. Okay. Something could have been going on for 8 months. Or the month of August. 5 months. The month of May. Someone could be doing METH or CRACK. Somebody's on drugs. Don't know how to tell you. There's too many trust issues going on. Trying to stop you from any forward movement. That's the second time that that's come out. With all this crazy, psychotic, erratic behavior. Trust me. God is on that damn ass. Okay? Move forward wisely. You're protected while you're driving your car. There could be a constable or a process server where someone is getting served papers for something for court. Someone is desperate so they could end up in a trap house. Still waiting. Hurry up. Made choices that they have done it to themselves. We've got an Aries. Being very dominating. They're possessive. Okay. But spirit sees everything. Something could happen to someone's tire or their tires. Nothing is going to happen to you. You are safe, my love, whenever you are moving, okay, around. Someone is extremely dangerous, okay. You're receiving energetic downloads from spirit. Wow, we got a drug bust with a SWAT team. That's the third time that raid's come out. Something's going on with someone's secretions because they caught a case. This person's played out. They made bad choices in this toxic ass energy, okay. A karmic uncle is involved. Family members heading to prison, okay? You can't teach them because they don't want to learn. And you're like this beautiful inspiration here with pure intent, okay? Someone's being silenced. Someone could use a cane. There's insurance fraud going on. There's an injustice here. And we have a recording for the second time. Someone's paranoid about a recording with the Three of Swords. With the Five of Swords, endings, and grave with like absolutely no second chances. Something could happen on Tuesday where someone could get a recording of someone with a soulmate connection that they could use against them in court. I know that I should have had your back. Yeah, and then boom, they're going to have to stand before this judge here who's going to make the final decision. Something, you could be going to the woods. Something's going on in the woods. Someone's in their 40s. Someone's in their 50s. We have a Sagittarius. An undercover agent is watching you. Will catch you off guard. Do you return to sender because it's working? Everything is happening in divine timing. With this divorce or this breakup, you are resilient, okay? They can't take you down. We could be dealing with a sex cult here. Royal divine bloodline here. Someone could be in this energy here. Could be getting paid for their time here with their fetishes. The justice system is on your side. The karmics are experiencing misfortune. They're operating in a state of self-pity. They're operating in a state of competition, okay? Someone could be involved in sports. Your ships are coming in. There could be a fresh grave because someone could be passing away. They can see your halo, okay? And they're mad about this. Someone hates to see you cry that loves you, and someone loves to see you cry that hates you. We have a Pisces. This Pisces could be a thief. They could be getting ready to get some jail time here. Struggling. Thank you, Spirit, because they're toxic as fuck. Okay. Earrings, body piercings. It's the second time that piercings have come out. You're just coming out as this demon slayer. Be sure that you're doing your spiritual baths and your energetic flushes in the shower. Someone could have a new career that's coming in to where you are going to get the recognition that you deserve. We have an Aries. Someone's getting disbarred. This is almost over. This bully here, okay? They're possessed by demons. Solar flares have been like really bad, violent storms with solar flares here. There's a lawsuit going on. Someone is a traitor. Someone could have done something with your social security number. You're hitting your next level of enlightenment. You're going through a new powerful level of your ascension here because you've learned a karmic lesson and balanced out a karmic energy here with a karmic soulmate from your past that you've ended this contract with. Someone is bipolar. They're having panic attacks. I cannot diagnose. It's just what's on the cards. I'm not a doctor. Someone has told on themselves. Someone could drink white wine. There's going to be a federal offense here, and the feds did come out. This person is just sinister and evil as shit. We've got a male that could be going to approach someone here at their house. Could have to do with a property deed, where they're going to be stuck in a nightmare. Someone could have been suffocated. Someone could have been strangled. Okay. We've got 5K, 10K. February could be significant. They're doing Jinn magic. Stand firm, doing Jinn magic with this spirit spouse shit here. We've got a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Remain calm. The cycle is closed. Having a healthy sex life. Someone's got a wild sex life. Could be into BDSM. Someone could have a broken bone and they could end up in the back of a police car. Cops are watching your house. We've got snow and snowing somewhere. Something's going on with the DRUG deal. Don't worry, your loved ones are safe. You're so sick of this shit. Someone is a chronic liar and a habitual cheater. Lied about divine feminine, divine masculine all over town, and they're looking stupid. And if they don't, they're going to. Oh my God, you turned me on. So somebody is turned on by you, collective. They think you're beautiful. Some of you could be an indigo child. I'm definitely an indigo child. Raise your vibrational frequency. They are jealous of your anointing. Divine royal bloodline. It's come out twice. The letter D. They're going to get criminal charges in court, in federal court. False accusations. Management has come out twice. An assistant manager position. We've got a Cancer. Okay. We've got a whole legion of demons here. Someone is drinking themselves to death, and liver did come out. Someone could end up having liver problems. You did nothing wrong. We could even have Interpol going on here. We've got shrooms and METH for the second time. METH, mouth, okay. Something about ears and earrings, ankles and toes. Someone needs an oil change. Someone could have engine problems because they need to change their oil, so they make sure you change your oil. Someone could be going, especially before you go out of town, someone's cornering someone. That's the second time that feeling cornered has come out. Someone has a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. They're going to be speaking out. Someone could be blackmailing someone. A mature male, a young male, okay, that's unpredictable. A young male could be blackmailing an older masculine here with some kind of debt. Someone's overspending. They're not managing their money and they're in debt. Someone could practice martial arts. Going fishing at the lake. Do what's best for you at this time. We've got a disgusting perv in the energy that's going to get incarcerated. Someone's vision could be blurry. We've got a father figure and a mother figure. That's the second time that that's come out. Okay. The letter C. We've got an authority figure and the authorities that are involved that are wanting details. Be careful. Someone could have paid someone to unalive someone because they're a fucking coward. We've got fake news. You're on a list. That's the second time that something about you being on a list has come out. Something is legitimate and someone has fucked up teeth. They took you through hell and back. And you deserve recognition. A mother conspiring to unalive someone. We've got a bad omen here. There's forgeries that are being committed. Someone's in their 60s. Someone's in their 70s. Well, fuck you. Because you have survived and you're self-sufficient since your childhood. You've had to raise yourself from your childhood to your adulthood to where you've had to learn how to survive all of this shit. You can't imagine what I hide from you. The letter J. Don't go back to the past. Because it's just toxic back there. You've healed from that. Get out of there. Don't go back. 2004 to 2005 could be significant for some of you. We've definitely got a serial cheater. Someone could be a preacher. Something going on with church. A preacher could have been inappropriate with someone. We have an original document that an elder could have. The FBI is looking into something that's on the dark web here. CIA moving a lot of money. Money laundering. We've got high vibrational frequency and low vibrational frequency. With these love spells here, creating cheating. We've got a mature woman and a young female, a mature man and a young male. You don't make me feel safe. I need you to make me feel safe. And like you're telling this person, I need you to make me feel safe, but they don't make you feel safe. Someone could be trafficking drugs and they could just be like a zombie and just out of it. Someone likes a strap on. They like pegging in the shower. There's player energy. It's full of lies. Whoever someone's spouse is here, they're a liar. They're insecure. They could be doing drugs and they need to stop. Okay. Wow. Someone could literally go into liver failure and end up with fatty liver disease. That's the third time that the liver's come out. All I did was take from you and not give. With SWAT team, this is the fourth time that a raid's come out. Like, I'm just telling you. This situation is over. There could be a gunshot wound or a knife wound here. Because we've got an M weapon. Somebody's got a burner phone. They're living an inconsistent lifestyle. It's not random. Someone was getting paid to do something here on the dark web. These people are like spiritual terrorists. Their darkness has induced madness in the mind. They are your weak-willed opponents. Okay? Bet, bitch. Now they're panicking and scared. Justice system's rolling in to help other people here. Someone's trying to make a deal because of this bank fraud. Here's this METH mouth again. Has enormous problems with intimacy. Wow, we could literally have a corpse here, okay? But you're touched by God. You're anointed here. New York, California. We've got a toe tag and a body bag. Oh my goodness. Someone can't read or spell, or they could have like illiteracy problems. There's an investigation that's going on. Something could be in someone's trash. They're saying that you're crazy. This man has money. Somebody needs a shower. the letter W. We've got moon magic is going on. They made a decision to do this with this right here. And someone could get picked up from that, and then they could get released after they're hauled, after they go to jail for that. All right, guys. Let's roll the dice here. Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, that one flew off into the floor, Cancer twice, so double Cancer, and then Pisces. Let's see what this one's on. Where did it go? It's on Scorpio. Okay, let's do it one more time. Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, and Aries. Alright, guys, so this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. Evie's laying in the bed with Mike right now. He hurt his ankle whenever he was on vacation, so he's laying in there. I just wrapped it for him before I started my reading, so they're laying on the bed together. Sweet. We love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Bye, Collective.